Hello there. This is another fountain pen ink review, and it is Private Reserve's Black Cherry. This is a sample that came from Goulet Pens via Lady Onogaro on Fountain Pen Geeks, and she gave me quite a few of them, samples in a piff, and I'm going to go through these piffs, these samples from that piff. Let me adjust my camera just a bit and review them. So the pen we have today is a Sheaffer Touchdown, and the nib is a medium, and of course the ink is Private Reserve Black Cherry, and the paper is Tomoe River. Let's look at wetness first. To me, that's pretty doggone wet. So let's give it that's 15 seconds or so, and it's still going. So fairly wet ink, in my opinion. It writes really smoothly. It flows really well. It feels wonderful and silky under the tip of this nib. Just lovely, in my opinion, and it's a beautiful color. I've seen people say, well, that's kind of a brown, more of a brown ink than cherry. It's black cherry, folks. The black cherries that I see in the store, this looks a lot like the color that they are. It's got the tinges of black, but the cherry look underneath, and dark cherry color. Just lovely, in my opinion. Let's try the Quick Brown Fox. The Quick Brown Fox jumps over the Lazy Dog. Nice and smooth, like I said before. Of course, this nib, in my opinion, is really smooth. Of the pens that I own, it's a really smooth nib. How about fast writing? Flows really well. No problems with flow whatsoever. It's a beautiful ink. You can see the color, I hope, on my monitor. Just a fantastic color, I think. Hard to fault this ink, in my opinion. Waterproofness, I don't know about. I would suspect that it's not. And I will be sad to see this sample go. But you can get bottles of Private Reserve on Amazon for between $9 and like $12, somewhere in that range, depending on what you get and who you buy it from. Same kind of deal with everything else on Amazon. I know that they have a website, and I've gone there, and that website looks active, and it says you can order through it, I believe. But I don't know whether I got burned one time on a website that had closed down, but they left everything up, and I gave them my information, and they took my money, and I never received any product, and come find out that they were closed down and they were taking people's money, and with full knowledge that they did not have product to sell. So I always am very careful not to recommend people buy from a place that I have not bought from or anything like that. But I know that their website is open, and the fountain pen community is pretty tight community, and they probably it would be easy to find out whether you just have to go on Fountain Pen Geeks or someplace like that and kind of mention their name and ask whether or not they're still in business or whatever, and you'd get an answer pretty quick, I would think. But anyway, I think it's a beautiful ink. It rides a line, in my opinion, between a brown and a red, and it just, in my opinion, has a lot of wonderful qualities of both, and it's just beautiful. So that's been my river. I'm looking at the page, Tomoe River there. That's been my review of Private Reserve's Black Cherry. I hope that you enjoyed it and learned a bit about the ink from this review. Bless you. This is the end.